11/22/2025. These fucking gang stalkers. I messed up like 3 times. I had to re-record. And they're trying very hard. It's funny. I'll let them. You hear the leaf blower? Usually my neighbor is the one with the leaf blower at like 6 in the morning. Well, he's outside sweeping in the backyard at like 6 in the morning. And I have that. Yeah. I don't know where it's coming from. Another block somewhere. Oh, they are hitting me with the fake, stupid VR headset dreams. And voice the skull. And revving of the motorcycle engines behind my house. In the club too. There's a club behind that house on that block. They start partying at like 1 in the morning on Fridays. So you hear they hear the music when they keep opening the doors. And it's gonna get louder with this noise because I'm talking about this. Bruh. Yeah, I see my neighbor all the way down there. Usually people do everything in the morning. I don't know why you would wait till the afternoon, but whatever. Anyways. I didn't record what the neighbor next door to me did. I know for a fact it was them. You know when you know. They make sure to not do it in front of my camera, in front of my house. Yeah, the music harassment. It's very low though. We tried that the other day. My normal purpose didn't come out yesterday. I went to the coffee shop, Dunkin'. I worked out. I'm doing that a lot. So they don't like that. You try to help yourself, they don't like it. Too bad, so sad. So, anyway. Usually on the way there, when we pass by the gas station here in the neighborhood, there's always a perp standing over there. Either at the gas station, just standing there with their book bags and camos and everything, or across the street where the laundromat is. They're just stopping and staring and smoking and staring. So the week before, 2 weeks before, something like that, I don't remember exactly when, we go around the corner from this block, and there's like, I guess it's a coffee shop. It's like a little, I don't know what the heck it is, a little restaurant, I think. It's been here for like 30 years. I don't even know how long, a long time. So, and this is a new perp. He was standing in front with a red and black jacket. It's like a poofy jacket. I think it's like one of those down type jackets. He had a little coffee. He took a drag of his cigarette as we stopped at the light, and then blew the smoke, and like was just staring at me like, they do like a Popeye look. They close one eye, not all the way, and then just stare with the other eye. So he did that. I laughed at him. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is that gonna do? I know you're getting paid for it, but it's not gonna do nothing for me. I don't give a shit. I wasn't even gonna be home. I'm trying to fix, a lot of things in my life, a lot of health issues. And they don't like that, yeah. They're probably happy right now that there's something, that I'm doing for my health it's going to take a while. It's going to be very expensive. Insurance doesn't cover anything, basically, that you need done. So, these perps, they steal your joy, they steal your time, they steal your energy, they steal your beauty. So, I'm just going to say that. They cause you to, sleep. You sleep. They cause you to lose sleep. That's kind of what happened last night. I'm tired. I wound up getting up at 10 instead of at 8. Well, my silver boiler room makes a lot of thumping noises too, so I had to hear that first. And as soon as you close your eyes, you hear the revving of the engine. then the club, and then sometimes somebody will stop at the light and then roll all their windows down. You hear the music at like 2 in the morning. I was still able to read my Bible and pray before bed, so that too, they always want me to stop doing that. Like, stop doing that. Nope. That's the reason your gang's stalking me, right? Because I'm trying to get closer to God. So why would I stop? I'm not doing that. I don't care what kind of weird dreams they put in my head either. It's a VR headset that these perps wear. I don't know what state it's in. I don't know if it's even in my state. I have no idea. But I've seen them use this type of thing in my dream. I actually saw them put it on. They always cover their face. But I see them, it's like they had something similar in Nintendo. And they had like these gloves with like the controllers on the sleeve. And so it's kind of like that. They had that, and they put the VR headset on. It's an upgrade from that. Like they didn't remake that Nintendo thing because they made this VR headset type thing. There's a whole bunch of different ones, but that one is specific for perps. Yeah, I think I hear an ambulance. You hear an ambulance? Anyways. So, what was I saying? So, you know, I've seen them use it in the dreams. And they now, like, they make me experience whatever they're doing. Like, all the weird stunts. Oh, hi, birdie. So cute. They were just like looking at me. There we go. No, it's scaring the birds. Oh boy. These dumbass perps. I guess he puts his phone in his pocket. I love it. I love doing that to them. I don't do it often, but every once in a while it's fun. Because where this perp guy come from? He came out of nowhere. There was nobody here 1 minute ago. That's why I was pointing my phone down. Because there was a couple of people in the neighborhood. You know, we don't know each other personally. Nobody gets to know each other in their neighborhoods anymore. So this one dream I had last night, when I finally fucking slept, it was weird. It was creepy and gross at the same time. They're so gross when they come up with these things. I don't know if you ever saw Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. It's a funny ass movie. I see a red car pulling out. Anyway, so they used the main character. And he was like a ghost in this dream. And he was telling his story. His twin sister, and she looked like she was like a corpse. It was really gross. I don't know what the hell they were thinking putting that shit in my head. And I'm wondering if that was a real corpse, and they were making like what was they called, the black market type stuff, you know, like the weird movies and TV shows that they make just for that, like the dark web. That's what it's called. Because at one point my info was on the dark web, so thanks a lot to whoever did that. It got taken care of. I mean, it makes sense. I'm a TI, so that's what would happen, you know. I don't get gang stalked as much as I used to. There's only like 2 real perps that come around still. Like one I call Voodoo Smurf, the only one I call a Goat Boy because he wears clothing that says goats, GOAT in capital letters, in red letters, and then the suit is black. He always wears it. And then one of the older perps came in yesterday with his wife and son. He tried to beat my ass. I don't know if YouTube took down a lot of my videos, so I don't know if I even have that video on my phone, you know, my computer. Dude came in every day with his parents, or her parents, the wife, and the kid. And they made sure the kid always had like camouflage on, always. Here we go. As soon as I start talking. Oh, fucking well. Anyways, so the mom would wear a red and black jacket, or she would have a water bottle with red and black, you know, weird shit like that. You know how weird they are. Nice camo jacket. See? The patrol and the hating. Oh, I got that song on my phone. I can blast it anytime. Anyways, I've done that to them before too. So I must, see, you made me forget now. Oh, so the guy, one time he took a picture of me from the outside of Dunkin'. He closed his eye, so it was one eye, and then he did a thumbs up and then took a picture of me and laughed. So I took a picture of him while he was sitting there chewing like a fucking chipmunk. And he got so mad at me when he got in his car. He stopped the car as I was filming him being stupid. And he stopped the car and got out. He's like, "What the fuck are you taking my picture for?" Cursing me out. I was like, this is public, buddy. You taking my picture, I'm taking your picture. I'm like, "You fucking gangster." I cursed his ass right back. I am not playing with these perps. As you saw in my other two videos. That was just like a little something for them to hear. I mean, they're still gonna try, but whatever, who cares? So he came in the store yesterday on the back table, and I was in the front, so I could tell when there's people staring. So I saw him. He kept looking back at me, wanted my attention, and I didn't give it to him. I just, did whatever I was doing with my phone. It's like I'm not gonna record them every 5 seconds either. There's no reason to see how my phone is down. I washed my jacket. And I dropped it and I stepped on it, so it's a little dirty. It's alright, I can always wash it again. Not a big deal. I could baby wipe it for now. Whatever. Hi.
Have a good day.
You too.
See you on Monday.
Yes. Yes, that was the manager from Dunkin'. Very nice dude. Oh, it's Patrolman Smurf. Oh, I got some new clothes. And new sneakers there, red too, red and white. And a scooter, you got a scooter. Why are you staring at me? This motherfucker is staring at me from the window. What is he staring at? I'm not recording him. I'm recording him down. Fucking asshole, douchebag brother. Anyway, him too. He's still like harping over it. He's got kids now. Pay attention to your family. Oh no, he likes to pay attention to me. He just did it. He just stuck his fucking head out the window. Like, really? Oh, you better not be looking for me. His daughter just left. He was looking for her, but I'm sitting here, so think about it. You think they're doing it to you? That's what the program wants to do, and it did it. So every once in a while, I'd see him come by Dunkin', and just like he just stares at me. I'm like, "What are you staring at?" First of all, we're neighbors. Like, what is your problem? Some people just have like a vendetta against you.
Where's your jacket? Come here, get a jacket. Where's your jacket?
There's your jacket. Are you home?
Come get your jacket right now. Come over here right now. Get your jacket, I'll pass it to you. Come here.
Anyway. See, they gotta distract me in some way. So, a lot of stuff going on with these perps. So that guy with the red sneakers, I call him Patrolman Smurf because he was patrolling for the whole first 2 years. He patrolled every time.
Where's the jacket?
I would come out and he would be right there, like coming down the block. And one time he was in front of my house, wearing a black jacket and a Dunkin' cup, doing a little dance, and a car honked. And he did that like a couple times. Another time he was in my driveway playing with his kid or his brother, I don't know who it was. So I kept recording him, and he started screaming at me one day, you're mental, what is wrong with you, why are you recording? And the other guy too, his friend, was Goat Boy. I'm like, you two keep fucking following me everywhere I go, you fucking gang stalkers. You gaslighting me. I cursed them the fuck out. And then his girlfriend would come around wearing camo. And then one day he apologized. He's like, I wanted to tell you I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that again. I'm like, well, thank you for apologizing. You know, whatever. So we were friendly with each other. We say hi. And now he doesn't really come around that much. But I will remember those things that he did just in case it happens again. You know, sometimes what these perps do, they'll do stuff like that and make you think that, you know, they're friendly with you, and then they turn around and do it again, you know what I mean? So, you know, Gold Boy still does it. He don't say nothing. He still runs Dunkin'. Like, he has all day to come to Dunkin', but he comes at like 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock when I go. So I try to change my time, like right now. It's pretty late. I'm just gonna get coffee. Probably a little bite to eat, and that's it. I don't even want food. I don't. I just want coffee. I don't care. Yeah, they're doing work 2 doors. They're up the block from me. They gutted the whole entire house, top to bottom, and the backyard too. So, you know, it's a lot of work. These houses are old. Anyways, so the neighbors next door to me on the left, they used to do rituals where they used to throw bread at my window. The son was like, I guess he had a crush on me or something. But instead of asking me out like a normal person, he would giggle and then run away. And then his mom would throw bread at my window. Then she would put it in the windowsill, so she would disrupt my sleep, basically. And I yelled at her, stop throwing fucking bread at me, fucking man. She would laugh and laugh and laugh. Her son would be in his apartment right across from me, in the basement. And I would see there would be blinds in the doorway, but he would leave them open a little bit. And he would sit on the couch with just his box of briefs on. I'm like, ew, I don't want to see that shit. First of all, he's too young for me anyway. Second of all, I'm not going to be involved with that family. I call them the bread family, or the Bredersons. One time she had a big loaf, Italian loaf of bread. She bit it and then left it outside to harden. Now, I saw her from my window. She woke me up, and I looked over. I had my blinds, not open, but there's a little bit to get the sunlight in. So I heard the door. You know, if they wanted me to hear the door. They didn't put WD-40 on it. You know, if you don't want people to hear you, why would you? You know what I mean? So she knew what she was doing. Excuse me. So when I woke up in the morning, I did make a video, and I had that on my YouTube channel. I took pictures, and then I threw it on this. I threw it on top of their shed. The husband decided we built a new door to the backyard. The old one was rusty and it needed to be replaced, so we did that. He decided to unscrew the doorknob just to let it hang off so he could try to get in. And I'm like, huh? I didn't even know he did it. He did it like when I wasn't home. I opened the door and I had time before I had to leave one day, and it came off, like hanging off. I'm like, what the hell? So he goes, ha ha ha. He comes out. I'm like, ha ha ha. What the fuck is wrong with you? So I come back and I call the police. And they actually showed up. And I said to them, they've been throwing bread at my window for months. And now the door handle's out. I wish they would have had somebody take fingerprints. That would have been great. And then, so they came in the backyard. They checked it out. They said, well, what you got to do is you got to get cameras and, film them. Make sure it has the date time stamped on the actual screen. I said, can I still file a police report? They said, yeah. So I said, yeah, I'm going to do that because I don't like that. They shouldn't be doing that. It's trespassing. Unfortunately, our backyards are not really separated. They're just separated by a little small stupid fence. And he still goes back there and he breaks stuff. And, he pulls stuff out of the dirt. We have these cute little decorations. He pulled them out of the dirt. The footprints are there. So footprints in the dirt. And we have a privacy fence, something you tie up to the gate. He broke it. Of course he did. He's got a nice backyard with all flowers and stuff, but he wants to go into mine and break stuff. Whatever. So they hadn't been doing anything in a long time. The son got married, he moved out, and the wife doesn't treat him good. Good. Because he's a drunk. They're both drunk. So finally karma caught up to them. They have this big van, that van right there, I think is theirs. And they lost their business for 3 months, the business license, because they were drinking on the job. They were driving while they were drinking, so he lost his car for 3 whole months. It's a start. At least something happened, you know what I mean? Better than nothing. So, that's the thing, too. They're drinking and drinking. I don't do that. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. So they think I'm the bad guy because I don't do that stuff. It's like, bro, I got enough problems. I don't want more, So I try to, mind my business. Take care of myself as much as I possibly can. And try not to react. Try to get as much sleep as possible, even if I have to take a nap. It don't matter. I have to take care of myself. This lady, she took a picture of me one day. I walked up to Dunkin'. She had her camera out and zoomed in on me, and then laughed and ran away. I don't see her as much as usual. Usually I see her right as soon as I come outside. I used to see her. It's the whole thing. So I cursed her out one day too, back in the day. I'm like, you stupid witch! Stop using my fucking picture on your altar. She understood that. They pretend like they don't understand things. And then you call them a witch, a bruja, and all that stuff. Yeah, they understand that. They think I don't know. I'm white, so they think I don't know about all this other stuff that the people do behind closed doors. I know. Oh, I know. The more you know. It's called YouTube. People that have gone through this crap have talked about it on YouTube. They show you what they found in front of the house and all this other stuff. They have a witch jar, many of us. They have it in their backyard. They have 2, but I didn't see this year's jars. I remember one time I had my window open. The blinds open actually. Not my window, the blinds. And I was in my room and I see him coming out running with the jar. And it looked like there was piss in it, and it probably was. That's what they do. They can't go to the bathroom in their toilet. They'd rather go in a jar. I don't get it. That's disgusting, but I don't get it. It's something. I forgot what it's called, but it's gross. And people are gross. And I was disgusted when I saw that. And one time she tried to do offerings in my backyard. It was a Saturday. And I see the 2 of them coming out. She had a platter, like a pizza platter. When you bake a pizza, you have the silver thing. And she put fruits and vegetables. I saw them. And the 2 of them were running out, right? She was going to go in my backyard. My sister comes down. As they were walking into my backyard, they heard our door, and they ran back in the house. I was dying laughing. I told my sister she was laughing because they were going in my backyard. They were moving things around, so I would hear them when I would go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. I should have told them to go fuck themselves, but I didn't. Hi, how are you? Good, good, you? And so we do have neighbors that actually talk to us, and they're nice. So.
Oh my god. Yo, I didn't realize that.
Yo, I was speaking to
Weirdos. Anyway. Yeah, so all that stuff they did, right? They stopped doing stuff. Except for the father, he goes in my backyard, whatever. So last week, I'm walking to Dunkin'. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I was doing stuff in the house, like cleaning and stuff. And so I'll go out after, I just get coffee and that's it. I come out, and right where the van is, a garbage bag, open garbage bag of bagels and donuts. I was like, where the hell did that come from? So I took pictures. I didn't take videos, there was no time. I took pictures. I'm like, is that Dunkin's garbage? And I saw the paper, you know, they put the paper, the wax paper down in the box. I'm like, it is. Like, where the hell did that come from? Who's that? And they have, what do you call it? Hey. They have locks.
Sandy.
They have locks on their garbage can.
I think it's better to get a machine. You don't need money. Get a machine, so you can print as much as you want, right? Whenever you want. All right, no problem.
So now it's getting busy because I'm out. I'm out and about. I'm usually not by myself anymore. But anyway. So, shut up. Stop screaming. Anyways, why does everybody have to scream every minute? Look at them PCs. Anyways. So I'm like, what the hell? So I go there and I show them. They're like, how the hell did they do that? They broke the bin. Where the lock is attached to the bin, they broke it. Like, some people have superhuman strength when they're drunk. So they broke it. I took the bag out and then left it over there. So I go there and I have my coffee and everything. I turn around and the guy, I call him Bread Boy. He's running out with his coffee. I'm like, what the fuck? You don't come in here? They never go to Dunkin'. Never. I've never seen them go into Dunkin', not once. So I turn around and he's parked at the corner. And instead of getting in his car right away, he decides to turn around and stare at me and smoke. He like took a puff of smoke and then like just kept staring at me, so I took a picture of him. I was like, he looks like he was been up all night too. He had panda eyes. Anyways, I hear all the birds. All the birds. Gross. Maybe you should stop smoking, you'll get phlegm. There goes the sirens. I just saw him just seconds ago. That's why he's wearing a Bulls shirt. I only wear that because it's wow. You know, Moloch, all that crap. Not Moloch, the other one. The golden calf, all that shit. That's what they worship, so. I'm pretty sure they do sacrifices. It's, you know, it's a warlock thing. They dress like the rest of us, but they always tell you who they are by wearing those clothes. There's not that many Bulls fans out there since Michael Jordan stopped playing the game, retired. So they do it on purpose because it's a bull. And it's red and white and it has a bull ring, nose ring. And, woke. I don't know what else to say about that. So I'm like, why the hell all of a sudden he's doing that stuff, right? My neighbor. Suppose not coming down the block. I see it going straight. Anyway. Whatever. Anyways, so it's getting really cold out. I gotta go to Dunkin' soon and get some of my coffee. So, if I see perps, they do something really nuts, then I'll record. If they don't do nothing, I'm not gonna record them. I'm actually not tired, so usually they drain the crap out of me. Not today. Yeah, so he had panda eyes, like dark, very deep dark circles around his eye. Maybe he should go to rehab, I don't know, maybe. They lost they had like a bad accident with their car. He got into a fight, he was drunk. He got into a fight with somebody on the block. And they took a screwdriver and hit his windshield, stabbed his windshield. Like, cool. I'm happy about that. I think they did so much stuff to us, too. I think they used to break into the car. I know my ex-neighbor used to do that. Her name was Jillian. She used to break into our car all the time. Okay. Look who came around. Ready? 1. That's 3 times. Yep. That's gang stalking right there. What else have they been doing? Not much. That was like the biggest thing with the donuts. Like, yeah, we know you go to Dunkin' every day. I'm like, yeah, you've seen me go to Dunkin' every day when you are here. They were like walking around Dunkin' not too long ago. They saw me there. And then big smiles on their faces, too. They have that demon face syndrome. They really do. They're demon faced. Maybe I'm a demon slayer. Anyways, yeah, just Target bags, or red and white bags in general. Stupid things like that, coming around with, Target bags, but just coming around and wearing camo and stuff. And I wear camo, so they don't like when I do it, and I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. Like today I had like my camo purse, and that's it. So, usually I wear my hat. I might wear my hat during the week. I don't feel like it today. One time they were doing it so much. That's why I had my hat, a shirt, my purse. And then when I got there, it was in the window seat, and I took out my pouch that I have in there for like band-aids and stuff, and it's camo. And a lot of people didn't like that. So there's this lady, a young girl. She's a dog in her book bag, a real dog. I know, it sounds right. Severely autistic. It just curses and screams. And she doesn't give him a bath at all because I guess he just probably just can't do it, So he was always dirty. They put him in camo shorts all the time. And she really can't keep control of him at all. Like, he's not well behaved in any way. She probably does not take him to the special schools or nothing. He probably goes to regular school. I know, he should be going to special classes. And he probably should have PT and all that. But you could tell, like, she has no control of him. So, a lot of the time she comes in with a Target bag, a lime green bag. And her kid, she came in once, a couple weeks ago. He took his wiener out. I think he knew what he was doing, and she probably told him to do it. Why don't you just take a picture of you and your husband? She just across the street. In front of their house. Shoot them field, sure. Cheetah print on. I wonder. It's a new one. It's a new perp then. Because her husband looks like one of the workers up at Dunkin'. So. She's gonna take a picture. Anyways, so yeah, they do stuff like that all the time, like little things. Yeah, they working their way up, but that was ridiculous. And as soon as she turned around to go get her coffee, he did it again. He like looked to see if she was looking, and then he did it. So he knew what he was doing. Sometimes they know what they're doing. And he kept doing it, so I left. I called them up, I told them what was going on. They must have said something to him because he didn't come back for a little while. Then, like, what, same weekend, the bag of donuts was there. They came back. And thank God I was, like, finished my coffee. I was ready, like, the last sip. Of course, he had camel shorts on. And she comes in, she sits near me, like 2 seats next to me. He was about to sit next to me. I was like, no, please don't sit there. So I left, and she kept, like, staring, like she was facing me the whole time. I don't want you to sit next to me or look at me or whatever. Gross. Can't control your kid. And, you know, I don't care if anybody says anything about it, because that was ridiculous. That was, you know what that was about. It starts with a P, ends with an E. They want to put that in at people's heads, and I'm like that, but I'm not. So, and you hear the honking, so there you go. That was confirmation. Anyways, so, you know, with all this weird stuff, gross. So gross. Oh, he's got red and white. Red and black. Look at that. Look at just. All they do is smoke. They block our driveway too. Oh my God! One day they blocked it so much, and he didn't even my sister was honking, cursing him out. But that's what they want. They want you to curse them out. And she got out of the car. She was like, "Can you call your guy to move the car? If you can't move the car, like, what the fuck?" And she was right, absolutely right. But they used to scream. They used to get how bad she was targeted so much. And she was funny though. She just smeared dog shit on the windshields. Would block our driveway. Well, Oh, she would take like lip balm. That was great. And lotion. Oh my God, hand lotion. That was great too. Oh, there's so much more. I'm going to tell more, but I have to go. Yeah, it's getting long, this video, and people I know are coming.